Hey guys, how are you? In this video, I just want to talk about the best money books, the best like books on money, investing, business that I have read. So like I have read a lot of books on this sort of subject over the years, and some weren't that great. Some were great, some were more entertaining, and others were more factual but had really solid, helpful information. So in this video, I just want to read a list of books that I have read and reread. I reread them to this day, and I'll just give you a short description on some of them. Reading these is a really good thing. With books, you will increase your knowledge and perspective. They don't cost much, but they can help you pay. They can help you and pay you back thousands of times what they cost. The return on investment of knowledge is really, really good, guys. So try to read as much as you can. Just think, basically, the price of a book is basically like one or two beers at the pub. And I mean, you might spend $20 at the pub or something, and it's only going to give you like a short term high. But if you read a book, it might cost you $20, but it will help you. Like it could make you like thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars in the future. So don't underestimate the power of books. So here we go. This is probably one of my favorites, The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. This is probably the best getting rich and getting rich early book I have ever read. I only came across it this year, but as I read it, my eyes opened, and after a few chapters, I knew it was unlike any other crappy same advice money book that I had read before. The author, MJ DeMarco, is very intelligent. It is clear that he has spent a lot of time and thought on the science of getting rich fast. He explains why you will never get rich working for someone else and putting your money into a share fund. Most people know the key to getting rich is to own your own business, but that is not the whole story. He explains exactly what type of business you need to set up. If you're serious about becoming rich, read this book. Number 2, Think and Grow Rich. I know you're thinking, another annoying person recommending this Think and Grow Rich book, but this was one of the best books that I have ever read in terms of money. Actually, a lot of self-improvement knowledge in today's books and presentations can be taken from Think and Grow Rich. The author Napoleon Hill interviewed rich and famous people of the time, which was around the 1930s, and combined all his findings into this book. You will learn how to reduce fear, take action, be persistent, be confident, think big, transmute your sexual impulses, and a lot more. If you're serious about becoming the best version of yourself, read this book. All right, number 3, The Richest Man in Babylon. This is a very popular book, and it's quite short, but it's very, very good. It's a fun book to read. It's challenging to read because it is based on ancient Babylon, who were the ancient Babylonian people who were smart people at the time. The writing in this book is very ancient-like, but it's fun to read, and it adds more to the story. The book is about the richest man in Babylon who explains the laws and rules of personal finance, which are still the same today. And after reading this book, I didn't gain much knowledge I didn't already know, but for someone who has no training in money and also likes a good story, definitely check that book out. You've probably heard of this one, Rich Dad Poor Dad. This is another entertaining read, a story about a boy who has two dads, one biological, but the other was a close friend who gave him advice on money. One dad explained he had to work for money, and the other said build a business and buy assets. Whether or not this story actually happened is up for debate, but you'll still derive value from this book. You will learn how cash flow works, reducing expenditure, how assets will earn you money, how businesses work, and the tax benefits you will get from them, and a lot more. In the same series is Rich Dad Poor Dad for teens. If you have a child or teenager who is interested in learning about money, or perhaps you want to try and inspire them down the path of money, buy them this book. It is only a few dollars, but imagine the possibilities for them. That's a really good book, that one. I read that when I was a teenager, and it just really simplifies everything, like with about buying assets and staying away from expenses and liabilities. For Australians, if you live in America, you could also buy this book. It's still all the same concepts, but it's Making Money Made Simple by Noel Whittaker. It's a very factual book. It will give you everything you need to know about personal money management, things like budgeting, career progression, tax, investing, mindset, and a lot more. Noel Whittaker is a financial journalist and speaker, and is a very smart man when it comes to personal finance. Another good book from him is Getting It Together. It's simple, and it talks a lot about like goal setting and personal finance and mindset. And it's targeted more for like teenagers and young adults, but anyone can read that one. In terms of share investing, there's Share Investing for Dummies and Stock Investing for Dummies if you're in America. Really good book. Those four dummies books have a lot of information in them, so don't worry about the title. They're really good books. And that's probably it for now. One more is actually How to Be Rich by Felix Dennis. Felix Dennis has actually unfortunately passed away now, but he was the guy who started Maxim magazine, and he built I think it was $100 million or $1 billion business with that Maxim magazine, and he's got a really good book where he explains how he did it, and that's also like a very entertaining read. That's How to Be Rich by Felix Dennis. Anyways, guys, check them out. Have a read of them. I mean, that list is probably only going to cost you about $100 or so. I might put the links to the books in the description. If I do, that will be an affiliate for me, but that won't cost you anything if you buy from that link. It will just Amazon will pay me that. So but if you want a just easy way to access them, I can just put them in the description. All right, guys, good luck. See you later.